As I've said before, my life has been a roller coaster ride, and this is one of those periods and times where I was on one of the downsides of this roller coaster. Yeah, I was without work for about 4 or 5 months, and it had gotten so bad that I couldn't give myself away. My wife noticed it, and it finally came over and said something. She had tried to be quiet for the longest period of time, but nothing was happening, had changed. And she just approached me and said, I know you love the designing business. I know you love, fashion and everything else, but maybe you should think about getting a job. And without hesitation, I looked at her and just said, you see that corner over there? I'll go over there and I'll sit there till I die before, if nothing happens. I'm done. I've done everything that I could. I've done all the studying. I went to school for this. I, went through a lot of changes, had my own store, had my own clothing business. I've gone through all kind of changes and so forth. And now God wants me to make a drastic change and go in a different direction. I'm not going to do it. If that's what he wants me to do, sorry, I'm not doing it. He's going to have to come up with something better than that. I cannot believe that he brought me all this far for me to make a U-turn like that. I mean, if it was something I wasn't supposed to do, you should have told me before. Right now, I'm not doing it. I refuse. So I was headed over to that corner when the phone rang. And on the opposite end, they asked for me by name, someone I had never heard of before. And they said that somebody had recommended that, they should talk to me because they were looking for a designer. They were working on a new film, and they were looking for a designer.